Right. Let us go and try to understand today the tasks. I think yesterday I gave a small introduction about the tasks. We have two types of tasks. One is called as reusable tasks. Second is called as non-reusable tasks. If I say reusable tasks, we are going to develop using one window. That window is known as task developer window. In the task developer window, whatever tasks we are developing, those all things are called as reusable. And using workflow designer, whatever you develop, those all things are called as non-reusable. Under reusable, we have three things. One is called as session, second is called as command, third is called as email. These are three types of reusable tasks which are available. And normally you have to create the reusable task using task developer only. The reusable task, if you go and observe here, first one is available that is known as session. Session task is useful to execute a mapping. Already we used it so many times. This session we use so many times. Okay. As a best practice, create all sessions as reusable. OBA 7964 follows this methodology. What the meaning is, even you are using one time also, create that as a reusable and try to use it. We don't know in future the same session you may require one more time in one more place, right? The reason as a best practice, we will be creating each and everything as a reusable and we'll try to use that one. For example, let us say I'm going for the task developer. How to make the reusable we'll try to understand. Let us say I'm trying to delete these all things what are available, I'm deleting it. Now nothing is available in the sessions folder or task folder, nothing is available. Okay, nothing is available in the sessions folder or task folder, nothing is available. Okay, now I want to create here one session task, I want to create it. Let us go and try to create it. Let us say tasks. Then we have the create option. We have the reusable things means only three things are available. One is session, command, email. Let me select the session, then S underscore, then ODS underscore, M underscore, ODS underscore, employee, create. Then I am selecting here our first mapping that is known as M underscore, ODS underscore, employee. Okay, then done. Then you can provide the connections whatever you needed, mapping menu. Then I are providing the connection as source. Then I are providing this connection as target. Okay, then okay. Now once you created this one, inside where? Inside the task developer, you created the session task. If you create anything in the task developer, that will come and registered in the folder. The folder is called as sessions folder. It will be registered. Okay, this was the session folder. It is registered. Okay. Now, if you want to create one workflow, what you can do is let us go for creating the new workflow. Create. Then I can say WF underscore ODS underscore employee. It is already available. Okay, let us give the one. Then try to drag and drop this one. Then try to connect this one. So this is how we can create one reusable thing. We can create and we can drag and drop into the workflow. We can drag and drop it. As part of the OBA 7964, even he is using one time also, even he is using in one workflow also, each and every session task will be created as a reusable. Each and every session task will be created as a reusable. What is the meaning of that one? Let me connect to that repository. I double click on OBA 7964. Now go and try to observe, let us say SILOS. Now, if you see here, we have here sessions. So many sessions are available. If you go for the first one, options, event, dimension. If I right click and if you go for the dependencies, dependence workflows I want it. Let me select here dependence workflows. Dependent workflows. Okay. This is a reusable task first of all. This reusable session task is used in only one workflow only it is used. That means even though session task is using one place or multiple workflows, it doesn't matter. He's trying to create that as a reusable only, is trying to create it. Is using in one place or a number of places, it doesn't matter. He's trying to use only, he's trying to use as a reusable, he's trying to use it. This kind of green mark is available, it is a reusable. And this is used only in this workflow only, it is used nothing anywhere else. Okay? Nothing anywhere else. Is it clear? Okay. Now that's what the meaning what I want to tell here. So as a best practice, create all sessions as reusable. OVA 7964 follows this methodology. Right. Creating reusable session. Go to Power Center Workflow Manager, click on Task Developer icon, go to Task menu, click on Create, select type as session, name it as reusable. Already we did it. We will not do once again. Click on Create, select required mapping, suppose m_employee, click on OK, click on Done, change source target database connections, enable truncate target option, save the session. From the navigator window of the workflow manager, expand sessions folder and observe that our session task is created or not. Create a new workflow with the name of this one, drag and drop above session into the work area, link the task, run the workflow. Do you think like any difficulties there here? Do you think like any difficulties there here? No, right? Let us go and try to this first part. We'll try to do it. Let me give the control. Yes, Pankaj, I am giving control to you. I give control. Please try to the third point onwards. And change our. This is not our repository. Change our repository. You can go here and you can change our repository. This is our repository. Okay. So this is not our repository. This is our repository. Make sure if multiple repositories are open, it is pointing to proper repository by selecting here. What is your folder name and it's coming from which repository, those things you can see from there. Right. Create one session task. I asked to give the name as s_reusable. Then create. Then select any one mapping _ODS_employee. Okay. Done. Double click on this one. Then mapping page. No, it is not selected. It's not selected. Target you have to select. Now we have to enable the truncate target table option also. Why? Because on this table we have the primary key. If you are not enabling, it will not allow the duplicates. It throws that. Save it. Now create one workflow. Try to use this reusable session. Right. Double click on the session task and observe that one. Observe that one. Go to the mapping page. Whatever properties we set it over there, those all things are automatically came here. If same mapping I want to run a number of places, Then as a one-time activity, you can create it and you can use a number of places. Okay, click on OK and run it. Now go and try to observe in the workflow monitor. Go and observe in the workflow monitor. Workflow monitor is already opened here. Then B229 RRA tech rep. Then provide the password. Then connect to this one. Now you can see it is running. Once running is completed, if you go and observe in your database, we have the data. B229 TDBU. Yeah, it's completed. Get the run properties. Then you can observe we have here 26 records. Then ODS underscore employee table. If you go and observe ODS underscore employee table, if you go and observe, here we have the 26 records should be available. Now, okay, this point is very clear. We are happy with this one. Now, what is the next one is? One question I have. What is the question is? For example, you used in the one workflow, you used it. You used in the one workflow, used it. Suppose if I want to create in one more workflow also, I can go here, create. Then I can give the name as WF underscore ODS underscore employee underscore, let us say, test I am creating. There also I am trying to drag and drop S underscore reusable, I am trying to drag and drop. Then I am connecting, then I am saving it. Then I am saving it. Now, let us say if I double click on this one, then go to the mapping page, then go to the properties, then go to the properties. Here one option is available, truncate target option, right? I am disabling this one. I disabled. I am clicking on OK. Now my question is, the disabled option will applicable only to this one, or wherever it is available in all the sessions it is applicable? Okay, that we have to understand it. Now let us say I am trying to save it. It is saying as WF underscore is valid and it is updated. By seeing the saving itself, we need to understand and you have to answer it. Now if you go and try to see the task developer, if you double click on this one, mapping page, there, if you go and observe, this is still showing as what? Enabled. So what final conclusion is, let us say we have here one reusable session is available. One reusable session is available. This one, inside the task developer, whatever properties you set it, property 1, property 2, property 2, 3, like that a number of properties you applied. This one we take into the workflow 1 and you can take into the workflow 2 and workflow n. And again in the workflow 1, you can provide here some customized properties also you can provide, property 4 here and here property 5 here you can provide it. Okay, that means in the task developer whatever properties you provided, those all things will be carried forward immediately to the workflows wherever it is used. And in the workflow level, again that workflow customized properties I can set for that reusable session task. Is it clear? Okay. Now let us move on to the next one that is called as email task. Email task. First point. To use email task, configure SMTP server in the admin page. We have admin page, that one we have to configure that one. We have to go to the domain underscore RRA, click on properties, select SMTP configuration. So let me go to the browser. Then type the URL, https, then colon, then RRA then 8443, colon, 8443, then enter. Login. Okay, once it is logged in, then we have to go for our domain, then properties. The domain level you are creating. You are creating at the domain level means, at the domain level you are creating meaning, under this one, whatever we have the integration servers, integration server 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everything will be going to use this SMTP server connections. SMTP server connection, actually it is a common connection. Almost all tools are using it. I mean to say, even reporting guy, OBW guy also using the same SMTP server. Informatica guy also using same SMTP server. Even all the employees, normal employees also using the same SMTP server to send and receive the mails. Okay, it is only useful to send the mails. Now go to Power Center Workflow Manager, click on Task Developer icon, go to Task menu, click on Create, select type as email and give the name as SIL underscore post session fail email. Okay, we'll try to do that one. Once it completes, we'll do it. Okay, we have to select here domain, then go to the properties, right side we have the properties. Yes, There we are going to do the first one is general properties, minimize that one. Then we have the database properties. At the time of installation, we provide the Infa9 user and there it is available, minimize it. Then next is available here. Next is available here node properties. Okay, that also minimize it. Next, service level management, minimize it. Next we have here SMTP connection. So here we have to provide SMT server details. Even it is going to work with the Gmail, but I didn't get chance to configure this one. Okay, Gmail side, whatever we have it, those things we can configure and we can test our things. Mostly you can try your own, you can try it. Okay, the Gmail also you can test it if you want it. Okay, mostly in our live means we used to have proper host name, proper username will be available. You can go and you can use it. Okay, for example, let us see it. Let us say I will show you. That is not covered here, but I think you can get it from somewhere. How to configure the Gmail Informatica SMTP using Gmail. This is something different. Okay, just see it somewhere. I remembered someone did that one. That supports Gmail also it supports. I didn't try it, but as of now, okay, in companies they used to provide proper SMT servers. Those things only I did it. Okay, you can try once the Gmail pop up. Those all servers names will available publicly. Just try with that one. It is working or not. Okay, and let me know if you have any issues. Anyhow, in companies there is not a big deal. Okay, this will be configured by your admin only. They will provide the very SMTP server is hosted and what is the port number and what is the username and what is the password. Sender email address will be available. These are the 5 informations that guy will provide. We are going to put it here. That's what the first point. What you have to do it. Then second point. Go to the Power Center Workflow Manager. Click on Task Developer icon. Go to Task menu. Create. We're creating email and we're giving the name as post session fail email. Try to do that one. Go to the task menu, then select here email, SIL system independent loading. This is used for staging area to target whenever you want to load it. Staging area to target whenever you want to load it. We'll use this terminology. SIL underscore post session fail email. Now create, then done. Double click on this, then go to the properties. Right. If you see here these informations, click on create, then done. Double click on email and provide email username as one variable name we are providing. One variable name we are providing. This variable value, of course, we are going to define using the parameter file. We'll use it and we'll try to define this one. And we'll define this one at the level of global level. Global level, if you define what is the benefit, in In all the sessions, it is going to use it. Suppose my admin ID is ramreddy@gmail.com. Then the parameter file I am going to define this one is equal to ramreddy@gmail.com. Tomorrow I resign, someone is came in that place. Then I will go to the parameter file, I will change over there that guy mail ID. Then automatically mails will be triggered to that user. That's what we are passing here. Instead of the static mail ID, we are passing parameter, we are passing it. So that tomorrow any changes occurred, changing is very easy. Now, give email subject as the informatic session percentage S failed on percentage C. What is the meaning? First, try to do the first option. Try to copy and paste over there. Then second email subject. There also copy and paste it. Actually, here it is not allowing you to go for the some kind of drop down, right? If drop down is available, then it will be, looks very good. But here it is available. See here, email subject, email test. Here, what terminology we used here? Percentage yes. Percentage yes stands for what? Percentage yes stands for percentage yes stands for here. You can go and observe. What is this? Session name. Percentage yes stands for it is a session name. So it is going to give the session name, and percentage C stands for percentage C stands for you can see here session completion time. So it is going to give the session name or session completion time in the subject line. The informatics session failed on completion time is this was the complete. That means failed completion time is this was the completion time. So and so session S underscore M underscore ODS underscore employee failed on the time of this is what the time. Like that is going to give it. Check the session log for the particular error. So if you want to give here more details about that one, even you can attach here, attach a file, any file, attach a session log file only. Okay, let us say two files you want to attach, also you can attach it. For example, attach the file of regularly facing issues. You used to face regularly some issues, right? Those all things are used to document in one of the document. That document you attached here. And what is the session log? The session log also attached here. And we given the comment line by saying the error session log is this one, and you may find out solution for this one in this document. Like that, we are going to provide this document so that tomorrow some new developers came. Then he also going to come to understand. Okay, first we got this is what the error is. This error is available in the solution document or not? Let us go and try to refer it. Like that, it is useful. So this is percentage S, percentage C kind of things. Some other things are also available like percentage A, percentage G, percentage N. Like the number of things are available. You need not remember these things. By reading this one, you come to understand what exactly it means. Click the session log for the particular error. Then we are going to do it. Click on OK. Save the task. From the navigator window of that current workflow manager, expand task folder and observe that our email task is created or not. Okay, right. Try to do it. Excellent. That is registered over there in the task. Once it is registered over the task folder, then you can drag and drop this one in a number of workflows. You can go and you can drag and drop it, right? Yes. Now let us move on to the next one. Add above email task to our reusable session. Okay, drag and drop s underscore reusable session into the task developer. Double click on s underscore reusable session task. Click on components tab. Select as shown below. We are trying to add this one on what situation? On failure. Try to execute this one. Try to do that. Go to the task developer. Already we are in the task developer. Then right click and clear all. Drag and drop our session task. Now double click on this one. Then go for the components. Here carefully observe here two things are there. On success email, on failure email. If it is success, you want to send some email. It's failed, then also you want to send something. Okay, then at that moment what you have to point out here. On success, what email you have to send. On failure, what email you have to send. Those things you can go and you can configure here. Opposite to on failure email, drop down of the type. Go to the drop down of the type. Opposite to on failure email, drop down of the type. Select the reusable. Then select here next drop down. Whatever you create the reusable one that is appearing here. Select it, okay. Now this is what we are going to do it. Whenever this session is failed, it is going to trigger this mail ID and will be sending the respective users. Okay. And even if you want to provide on success email also you want to provide something, you can provide something similarly. You have to create here on success email you have to create, then you have to configure here. Okay. And now tell me, you did it at the session task level, right? This is used in the n number of workflows it is used. Is it this property will be reflected in all the workflows wherever it is used or only any one workflow? All the workflows it reflects or any one workflow? All the workflows it reflects, okay. If you do using the task developer, then all the things it is going to reflect. Okay. That's what I want to save it. Click on the save it. Next one is available command task. Before going for command task, I want to add one more thing. If you want to use this one standalone, if you want to use this one as a standalone, then also you can use it. I mean to say, if you want to drag and drop anywhere, and you can, if you want to connect like this, you can connect it. Okay. Previously, I called this one inside the session. Now I am trying to call this one independently. Now I am trying to call this one independently. But mostly we won't call independent anywhere. We'll try to take advantage of the beautiful options are available here. That these two beautiful options only will try to use it on success or on failure. Now next one, command task. This is a place where you need to know some of the Unix codes or Windows DOS codes. You have to learn it. If you want to do command task excellent, then you should have the somewhat skill set towards Unix or towards DOS. You should have it. Okay, right. You can specify one or more shell commands to run during the workflow with the command task. For example, you can specify shell commands in the command task to delete rejected files, copy a file, or archive the source and target files. These are the things what you can do using command task as an example. Then use a command task in the following ways. One is standalone command task. Use a command task anywhere in the workflow or workload to run the shell commands. Free and forced shell commands. You can call a command task as a free or forced session shell command for a session task. So this also we can go and we can call here as a free session command, post session success command, post session failure command. Free session command means before executing session I want to run it. Post session success means after execution is completed, if it is success then I have to send it. If it is failed then I have to send the failure command. So like that is available options. Use any valid Unix command or shell script for Unix servers. or any valid tasks or batch files for Windows servers. So we need to know this kind of commands, we have to know it. This is where it is troubling us, we have to go for some coding, you have to go. Right. For example, you might use a shell command to copy a file from one directory to another. In Windows Server, same thing we are going to write here using this one command. For Unix server, we are going to write using this command. So both are doing end of the day same job, but the command whatever you written right, that is different. Just observe the point. Now, command task is reusable and non-reusable. If you create inside the workflow manager, it is non-reusable. Workflow designer, it is non-reusable. If you create here, it is non-reusable. And if you create using this task developer, then it is reusable. That is common property only. Next one, exercise 1. What we are trying to exercise 1 is using standalone command tasks. As part of this one, what we are trying to is we are trying to copy the files from one location to another location. We are trying to copy it from this location to other location. We are copying it. Okay, let us go and try to do that one. Yes, good. Go and try to create it. Go to the Power Center Workflow Manager. Click on Task Developer icon. Go to the task. Click on Create. Take the command. Careful. Yeah. Clear the workspace. Copy the file. What we are trying to do is we are trying to copy from lab data time.txt to src files. We are trying to copy it from lab data one file time.txt. We are copying into src files. That command we are writing over there. Please write it. Copy. Then get the path. Get the path of the lab data. Just move one step above. Then lab data. This path, whatever available, this path we are taking. In the path we have the spaces, right? That's what we are going for that one. And the file name I want is time.txt. And give only one space. After that, where you want to copy it? I want to copy into the location called as Informatica 9.5.1 server infra shade. Then we have to go for src files. Here we have to copy it. Let us go and try to take this path and try to provide here also double quotes. Then like this. So that's what I am asking it. Okay. Now just click on OK. Then click on OK. With this we completed creating the path. Save it. Now from the navigator window of our flow manager, expand task folder and observe that our command task is created or not as shown. If you go and try to save this one, then you can observe that is available here. Next, copy and paste the existing workflow wf underscore ods underscore time and rename as wf underscore ods underscore time underscore command. Okay, then delete the link between start and session task, drag and drop above command and connect as shown below. Then run the workflow and observe the time.txt copy into the src files folder. Right, try to do that one. Take the wf underscore ods underscore time. Yeah, copy and paste it. Control C plus Control V. Then S. Then give the name as rename and edit. Provide the name as underscore command. Okay. Then drag and drop that one into the workflow designer. Then break the link between session and start task. Then from task folder drag and drop command. Careful, not the email. We want the command task. They connect all three things. Start task to command task to session task. And save it. Before running this one, what I will do is I will try to go to the src files folder. I am selecting the time.txt. I am deleting it. Time.txt I deleted. No more time.txt here. Now if you go and if I try to run this one, what will happen? Save it and run it. Now you can observe. Now you can observe here Time.txt may be copied once again. Yeah, it's here. Time.txt copied once again. Now, so what I'm trying to say is first it is going here and trying to copy the file. Once copying the file is completed, the session is running, then overall workflow is completed. So here I written maybe simple thing I written, copying the file I written. Okay, how much big code you want over there, that much of big code you can write it generally. Okay, right. And same thing, if I want to call not the independent, I want to call as part of the free or force session command, I want to call, how I can do that one. Do same above exercise using free session. Do same above exercise using free session. What is the meaning? Go to our workflow, whatever we have it. Yeah, previously we customized WF underscore ODS underscore time, right? Same thing, make one more copy. Make one more copy. Copy and paste it. Copy and paste it. Control C, Control V. Yes. Then give the name as command task within session. Within session. Okay. Then next. Then finish. Okay. This is completed. Now try to drag and drop that one into the work area. This was the work area I'm trying to drag and drop. Then break the link bit. Sorry, no, not required. Sorry. Double click on session task. Double click on session task. Then components. There we have the option. The option is called as. There we have the option. The option is called as. Then select over there. Okay, that's how we are going to select it. Now here also, if you observe, we have two things, right? One is what? Freeze session command, force session, three things, sorry. Force session command, like that. We have to copy the file is free session command. That is the reason we configured over there. Okay, click on OK. Then save it. Then run it. Yeah, we have to delete and we have to observe. Yes, that's right. Then run it. Then go back to that folder, right, observe that is copied or not. It's copied. Okay, right. So now this is how it's going to work. We can use the command task independently. You can use command task through the session also. We can go and we can call it. Through the session also we can go and we can call it. Okay, that is clear. Let us move on to the next one. Next one is available, that is called as non-reusable tasks. Non-reusable tasks. I think this one we'll try to take care tomorrow. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, we are about to complete our course, sir. Okay, I don't know how much if you are feeling now comfortable. Okay, we are now here. Reusable task, non-reusable task, I am doing it. Okay, hands on 33 we are doing. Now workload is small one. User defined functions are small one. These two things will take oddly one class. Then PM CMD PM rep, it is one class. Deployment is going to take another two class, four classes. Then total it is 5 class here for security. then performance 6, 7. Hardly 7 classes are there, that's it. Hardly 7 classes are there. So now by this time we should get here full confidence on informatica. If they given anyone on a project, you should be in a position to do that project. That much of confidence you might be got by this time. That's what I'm thinking. You got that confidence? Yes or no? Okay, that's good. So another 7 classes are available. At least this week of time, try to practice as much as possible. And I have no issues to spend another week of time also if required for your doubts clarification purpose or whatever we have their customized syllabus is available something. I have no issues to spend time. I will spend the time. But you have to work from your side and you have to come up with your questionnaires, whatever we have it. Okay, this is a standard course and universally accepted course. If you go and try to see the certification of the informatica also, these are the topics they are going to test your knowledge. Okay, I referred almost all the things are required and I prepared this documentation and all. Okay, so in our live execution purpose or our certification clearance purpose or our interviews purpose, my notes is more than enough. Okay, but still here and there project specific something will be available. If you think like that you need to have some more explanation, yes, let me know. I am here to help you out. Okay, thank you, and we'll try to meet tomorrow. At this point of time, do you have any questions, folks?